For me, really, the cruelest form of politics, because I don't know how any politician, and I tend to assume that everybody comes into politics to help people and we just have different ways of going about it. I don't know how anybody walks past someone who's homeless and thinks of them as a nuisance. The idea that you're going to find them, not because they're homeless, but because they're a nuisance and they're homeless, and that, you know, you can sleep rough, just don't do it where I can see you, is ludicrous and cruel. I think...
Well, let me give an example as to where...
Can I just say, but I walk past... I've grown up my whole life in this city. I love this city. I would never live anywhere else in my life. But I walk past homeless people in huge high-storey housing in London, where I know, according to research, shelter being one of them, that nearly half of these high-rises are empty, owned by conglomerates and billionaires from abroad. And we've got rough people sleeping at the base of them in desperate conditions in the cold. And we've got tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of flats in this city that are empty. And our response to that isn't compassion, isn't to reach out an arm and to say, how can we help these people? If there is a drug problem, how can we help them? If my mum was made homeless and she was disabled, how can we help these people? It's to say, we're going to find them because I see you. It's just... Who with a heart does that? Who gets into politics to do that? I don't understand this. Who gets into politics to say to homeless people, either get out the way or I'm going to fine you?
But they can be a nuisance, actually. They can be a nuisance. My daughter, aged 20, was pursued down the street by a bloke.
Doesn't have to be homeless for that to happen.
Well, I happen to know that he was a homeless guy.
Yeah, but is the variable that he's homeless? The variable that causes that isn't that he's homeless.
He was one of these guys from the hostel I've been telling you about, and he behaved extremely badly, and I had a row with him the next day, and then he improved his behaviour a bit. But, you know, it's not realistic to say that they are not a nuisance.
No,
they can be a nuisance.